on Levi Apparel, like and subscribe if you like the content. If not, it is what it is. You know, I gotta shave and give me a nice cut. It's coming. Right now, we on our way to the JOB. If you're here, like and subscribe. Um, yeah. So there's like a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but one thing I like to start off with is I like to thank the Most High God for allowing me to even be able to have what I have, to even maintain it, and the growth that it's allowed Levi the Girl to have. At the end of the day, again, because my nose is acting up. Sometimes I get like nosebleeds for no reason. It's like atmospheric, uh, atmospheric changes. Yeah, causes that, and so from hot to cold, humid to dry. So yeah. But anyways, so yeah. So I just like to thank Most High for allowing me to have everything that I have in mind, and just allow me to be here. Sometimes the days aren't all that great, but that's how it's supposed to be because the Lord said He chastens whom He loveth. Sometimes too much, but hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, all right. So that's what you were doing. Okay, cool. Yeah. At the end of the day, um, I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I'm not gonna let anything stop me, and then, but it still is tough. Like when you trying to build a business, every business starts out small. Every business starts out as an idea. It all depends on who has the idea and who is planning on making it grow, because it may not be great, but it can be greater, and it's all up to the person who's in charge of it. So don't ever think your business is small or not big enough. Just work on it, and that's what I've been doing with Levi Apparel. Our subscriber count has been growing. I've been trying new ideas to see how I can just answer questions that people may have out there, because I know when I first started, one thing I wanted to know is like, what is the best solution to have for a teacher gig, right? And there's multiple choices as far as like things that you need to know for a teacher gig. Like you need to know, I'm gonna start with that soon, but I'm gonna first lay out what exactly I plan on doing. Yeah, what exactly I plan on doing as far as like right now, as far as content, what's gonna happen. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about disappointments that may happen in your business, and then I'm gonna shift it to some ideas that we got that's in the making. But right before that, I'm going to talk about, it's going to lead to the recent video I did about the shed shop situation. And it's basically talking about where location for your business. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's going to be updates and Yeah, that's the end of it. All right. So, oh man, I already forgot what the topics were. Okay. So, oh yeah. So first, sometimes, even though people may mean well, oh, sorry about that, and want to help you, but no matter who it is, it could be your friend, your family, everybody is after something that you have that they want. And you, the same thing with you. Every business wants something from the customer, right? So if you look at it in the business sense, every person on earth that meets you, learns about your business, wants something from you. That something is really important and it's priceless. Time. So everybody wants your time. Time can be measured in anything, you know? For friends and family, time can be measured in quality time, like how they spend time with you, what they plan on doing when they're spending time with you, where they plan on going, um, what they plan on doing, what else? Location, all that stuff. So let's say you're going on a trip, right, with a friend, right? It could be a significant other, it could be just a friend, or it could just be, a group hangout, you know, friend or friends. Now, even though it's a group hangout, you still have to come out of pocket with something. If it's like something that's right down the street, next state or something like that, and you just want to the woods to just have a camp out and chill, you're gonna have to pay for gas. You're going to have to pay for gas just to get there. If you're planning on, going to like a theme park, you're gonna have to pay for gas. You're gonna have to pay for. You're gonna have to take the time off. If hopefully it's a day off or it's like a week off and you get earned time for it. Work hours set just for you can take vacations. So hopefully it's something like that. But if not, you are an independent contractor. You may have to look into getting insurance. So you're gonna have to take time to get all those things you want to get. You never know what may happen on your trip, and even though you're out, you want to be able to have. I don't know why I said insurance, but anyway, you want to make sure you have your health set payments set up in case anything happens on the trip. You want to make sure you have money so you can pay for like anything that happens on the trip. So it's gonna take time. It's gonna take money for you to do stuff, right? So in actuality, your time equates to an equal amount of money that you're taking out to spend with your friend. When you take that time and you turn it into work, and you take the equivalent of that time and you add it to how much you make currently, it gives you the amount of time, hours that you're spending that you could have been working with that person. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody wants your time. Wife wants your time. Kids want your time. Sometimes your wife just wants your time just to argue. Hey, that makes no sense to me, but that's usually how it is. They want to argue about something that you may or may have forgotten, or plans they may or may not have set up. So it is what it is. I got a friend call me. I hit him back. Yeah, I got that new watch thingy, so I can hang up on my watch now. I was getting tired of trying to touch it while I'm trying to pay attention. But anyway, so I hit him right back as soon as I'm done. So yeah, everybody wants your time. Kids wants your time. Family wants your time. That's like the broad everybody. So your time is valuable. And when you own a business and you're trying to start up a business, even if it's like a gig, something you're trying to do, you have to take time away and give it to your business. And a lot of times you have people who try to kidnap your time, and then you don't have time to actually go through your goals that you want to accomplish. Now, here's the funny thing about that. For you, starting a business, or if you're just planning on even studying for school or anything like that, right? Where you try to grow yourself to become a better person and to have more financial stability, friends and family don't see it like that. They see it as you taking away their time from them. So at the end of the day, it's not they don't care what you're doing. They want their time. You holding their time. They want it. It's a hot commodity, time. And that's what they want. So let's say you decide, I'm going to take a week off. That week you're taking off, you're taking it away from your business, your gig, or whatever you want to call this. Right? But since you're here, it's a business channel. I'm just going to say it like it is. They're taking time away from your business. So now you can't mind your own business. I love that saying. I used to think of it as an insult. Now I'm like, I love the saying. Go mind your own business. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I should actually be minding my business. Let me go online right now and see how my videos are doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, so time is valuable, and be careful who you give your time to, because sometimes you may give your time away, your hard-earned time away to people that just want to take advantage of you. Yes, even family wants to take advantage of you. Why? Because they want your time. Family and friends, they want your time. Why? Because your time equates to fun, excitement, adventure, hangouts, somebody they can be around, social gathering. That's the word, social gathering. Social gathering doesn't just mean a large crowd of people. It just means a place where people are socially gathering together. Where there's one or two, you know what I'm saying? It's fun times, and the Lord is there. So your time is valuable. Figure out who you're going to give it out to. You know what I'm saying? If they're not there to help you grow, because here's the thing, just like you may binge shop and buy all these useless things that you may not need, but you think you do, it's the same thing with friends and family. You may give them your hard-earned time, right? We're going to equate time to money, to purchase a hangout that doesn't do anything for you. Like, why am I hanging out with you when I could have done so many different things to make sure I grow? And here I am talking to you about the fact that, I may or may not have this or that, or need to earn this or that, and I'm not using my time wisely. I'm sitting here with you complaining when I could have been doing something to make sure that time that I have is utilized correctly, so I can build exponential time. For example, a billionaire, right? When they spend their time, they spend it wisely. But when they spend their time with people that they love and family, it's appreciated. Why? Because if that person that they're spending time with says, hey, just a hypothetical, but we're talking about a billionaire here. I would love to see the Earth from outer space. They make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you on Blue Origin, going up in the sky, floating and looking back at the Earth. Whoa, that is cool. Wow, that was cool, man. Right? Or let's say you like, you know what? I'd like to be in California in less than 8 hours. You get on a jet, bam, you're there. Right? Now that's the excessive amount of that friend that decided to take their time, invest it, reinvest it, and grow it to the now 1 minute with them is big, right? But when you're that poor guy trying to make it, your time ain't worth nothing. You know? Is it fun, exciting? Yeah, you can go camping, you can go for like a hike, you can go for like, you can go to we call it the coffee shop, you can do all that stuff. But guess what you're doing to that friend? You're taking that time away from growing their value. And here's the funny thing, the friend makes time, that family member makes time for the family and friends. It's just that the person who wants their time, who's a, you know how you say money hungry? They're time hungry. I want to hang out. I want to be with you. I want you to hold me. I want you to be with me. And meanwhile, it's not understood or comprehended that, hey, my time is valuable right now. Let me reinvest it. And then now I can give you even double the amount. Why? A billionaire doesn't even need to go to work. They got everybody managing everything for them. All they need to do is have a computer, have a phone, from time to time stop in the office. They can manage the office without even being in the office. You know, so that means they have exponential amount of time that they can spend. A millionaire, similar, but they still have to go back in and create that time so they can spend it again. A thousandaire, right? I'm talking about like people's making 100,000 or more, 500,000 or less, capping up to 100,000. Those people, they have time, but they still invest in it a little bit harder than the millionaire and the billionaire. Now, for people like me and you, that's making like a couple hundred here and there, maybe, you know, a few dollars here and there. Like, we need our time to be invested correctly and properly so we can give you, the family member, you, the friend, you, the love interest, you, the person who, friend, whatever, right? That time. And that's one of the problems that creates anxiety with business owners. You have people that they love asking for time that doesn't bring anything for the growth of that person. They just want you to pay up the time to buy just nonsense. Buy nonsense, you know? So use your time wisely. And if you realize you don't have enough time in the bank, find a way to create that time. You may have to lose some sleep, right? AKA overtime. You do it for your boss, why not do it for yourself? So that's one of the challenges that I'm like facing right now as I'm starting to grow, as things are starting to happen. It's just time, spending time. How to utilize time correctly. So I'm about making a chart so I can be able to utilize my time wisely and find out where I have holes and gaps where it's just nonsense. You know, like you go home and you're sitting there watching TV. You can watch TV without actually having to just sit there like a zombie and just looking at the screen, and be active, doing something. Like you can be in the shop, you can, you know, doing your stuff, and in the background the thing is playing. You know what I'm saying? From time to time you take a look, oh, ha, 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 that was so funny. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to start using more audio to be able to do stuff, because the visual sometimes is needed to do the business. So we can now focus on what we're doing. And that's what causes anxiety for a lot of people who own businesses. It's just you have 24 hours, and within that 24 hours, somewhat 24 hours, so-called 24 hours, all you could do is just, I mean, what you have to find out so you can understand what to do is map out your time, figure out your time, and from figuring out your time, you can properly set it up to be literally a minute can be $100. You know, a millionaire every minute, every second is money for them. A billionaire every minute, every second is minute for them, right? And be wary of those who will tell you, oh, vanity and love money is evil. Not having money is evil because you don't have, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it for time. Learn to manage your time. Create a chart that shows 24 hours, but don't just create the hours that leads to 24. You want to do, like, for example, 0000, right? Or 000, right? That's 4 zeros. That would equate to 12 midnight, right? After 12 midnight, you want to do 0030. 1 a.m. And then you keep doing that all the way you get to 24, no, all the way until you get 23, which would be 11, 23:30, which would be 11:30. And you keep going all the way until you get 24. Now there's no 24:30. Then 24 is automatically midnight. Right? So yeah. Once you have that set up, map out your time. What exactly are you doing those times? Sometimes you'll find out you've given watching TV 3 hours of just sitting there doing nothing, you know? Or you're hanging out with friends for like good 4 hours. All you doing, meanwhile, your pocket's getting lower and lower and lower because you gotta eat. If you out, you probably have to drive. If you're walking, you need to drink some water. So either way, you're gonna spend something, you know, plan wisely, plan your time so you spend less. And then that way you have more time for yourself. That's what I'm starting to learn as I'm growing. All right, cool. Next is so I did a previous video and it was about creating your own shop. I did that on purpose. I did a first and a second part because if I did the whole thing, it would have been too long. And people probably wouldn't be interested in all of it. You know? So that's what I did. And I did it just for you guys. I already built a shop and you have the beginning of that. But I figure title this one, How to Build a Small Shop. Because some people may not have the room to build that big of a shop. You know? So I figured do it like that. So basically, once you build a shed and you put equipment in, you're doing business in it, just call it a shop, man. No matter how big, how small it is, it's a shop, right? So it's big enough that you can put a desk, computers, and you have an overhang, right? Or a loft where you can actually store clothes. And I gave you the dimension to create a perfect small t-shirt shop for you. Now you can have it off-grid by putting solar, or you can get what's called a RV plug. You drill to the side of your shed and you drill the RV plug in. The outside is a plug that you plug into with a cap that can close. Right? The inside is like just a 3-prong where you can plug to anything. So you get yourself a those multi-purpose outlet extension cord, plug to it, and now you have electricity throughout your whole thing. You can plug whatever you want, right? You don't need to call the electrician to wire the whole thing and all that. You can do that with your outlet. You can do two of them for the plug on the bottom and top. Now you have multiple outlets that's available to you, right? So that's why I did it. Next up, because I got a call friend. Updates. Okay, updates. What's up with the channel? What's happening? All right, so we're starting to grow a little bit. The audience is growing, and as the audience is growing, I notice everybody is asking me like, yo, I want to see this video, I want to see that video, I want the continuation of this video, I want the continuation of that video. And I'm like, holy moly, now I have to meet the demands of my audience, right? This is the time thing I'm talking about. So I'm learning to manage my time so I can be able to present what you guys want, but at the same time I have, stuff going outside the YouTube world that I have to take care of, so I can make sure I focus on the business world, right? I do shirts and stuff for people that I can't put on the channel, so sometimes when you don't see me, I'm busy doing that, right? And then I have stuff that I can put in, so sometimes when I'm doing that, creating the content, making the shirt actually takes a lot longer than it's supposed to. But anyways, so I got focus, what you need, right? So that's updates. More updates is this. I've been watching this channel. It's called Pop the Balloon. They get 1 million views, and part of the channel theme for YouTube is we are in our own separate niche, which is DIY t-shirt designing, and other people are in their own niche, like relationship, blue pill, red pill, government, news. There's all these different type of niches. There's movie, cinema. There's what's that? Critics. There's all type of niches going out there. Now, YouTube thing is this: when you have a niche and you're bringing other people to, you're having other people come in, and that you're growing that niche. What YouTube will do is YouTube will reward you with a little bit of compensation. Now, I have way more than I need to be able to build that equity for the channel, so I can be able to get bigger, better equipment and show you how to use it, tutorials and all that. But I need your help. Please watch the videos, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff if you can. If the video is good enough for you, you know what I mean? If it's not that great, man, don't even share it. You know what I'm saying? So I have the website. I even did this thing where I had my website connect with Inksoft, and with Inksoft, it was supposed to allow people to custom design their stuff. But Inksoft is like $200 for me per month, and there's no way I'm gonna spend $200 out of my pocket every month just to not use it. It makes no sense. So I took it off. If I see enough people purchasing, buying, and all this stuff, I'll turn it back on. But right now, I turned it off. There's another one I have, Incubate. That's $19.99 a month. And that was okay. I usually leave it for like 2-3 months, see if anybody likes it. If not, I just turn it off again, and I can turn it on and off whenever I want. It's connected to my site, but I have to pay extra. So I don't want to do that. So I turned it off. But you can still custom design on the website the manual way. You know what I'm saying? So another thing is this. When I really sit down, I'm able to have a little bit more time, and I figure out a schedule that's going to work for me. I want to do a it's almost like a tutorial mixed with a tutorial, t-shirt designing tutorial, DIY, whatever, splash with Pop the Balloon. I'm just going to take from that channel, and much respect to them, and I'm gonna put the links, all that stuff when I do the video review / DIY / creating the shirt. Basically, I allude to it. I'm gonna create a shirt based on what somebody is saying that's on there, right? I'm gonna watch a little bit of it, and then after that, it's gonna be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna make some shirts out of whatever they just said. We're gonna do the whole screen printing thing. Who knows? Um, we might have images. I have all the machines to do all those things. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, like, subscribe. This is Levi Pell. This is longer than it's supposed to be. Peace.